Welcome to Tech Tips by TekStop. I'm Niles, owner and operator of TekStop here in Prescott, Arizona. In this video series, I'm going to go over some quick and simple steps and tips that will help you get the most from your computer and your other technology devices. Today, I'm going to go over how to personalize your Windows computer, so things like changing your wallpaper, personalizing your start menu, and other things related to just making the experience unique to you and the way that you want it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, here we are. I have set up my computer to look pretty similar to what you've probably already seen on your computer. It's the default Windows background, same old colors. This is your familiar environment. But there's a lot of settings that you can actually make and adjust to personalize it and suit your personal preferences. So that's what I'm going to go over. There's a lot of settings that Windows offers. I'm going to gloss over some of the less common settings, but I'm going to focus in on the settings that you personally may want to adjust and change for your own personal preferences. So what we're going to do first is right click on the desktop. We get this context menu. If we look under View, we can choose to see desktop icons or not. If you don't use desktop icons, you may want to just disable this so that you don't have to see them. It gives you less clutter on your desktop and you can enjoy your wallpaper much better. Next, we're going to go ahead and right click on the desktop again and go under display settings. So these are all the settings related to your monitor and the way you see things on your screen. So we're going to look at the night light. So this is similar to a reading mode that you might see on your cell phone. What it does is at a certain time that you choose, or just when you turn it on, it's going to give you a yellow-orange tint on your screen. What this does is removes blue light from the screen, and that helps if you use the computer late at night. So you can turn it on and off here, and if you click on night light settings, you can choose how dark you want that tint, and then you can also schedule it for certain times of the day. You can even set it to automatically come on at sunset and then turn off at sunrise. So at those nighttime hours. If I turn it on here, you'll see the kind of effect that it gives you. You can even go darker. So, all right, next setting that we're going to look at is the scale and layout. So this lets you make things bigger and smaller on your screen. Usually I don't recommend going larger than the recommended size because some things may not fit properly on the screen if you do. So those are the main settings here. You can of course explore the other settings. A lot of it has to do if you have more than one monitor. So let's go ahead and close this. Go ahead and right click on your desktop again and you can go to personalize. This is where you can control some of the fun features like colors, desktop wallpaper, and things like that. So of course the first thing it's going to give you is your background setting. That's that background picture or your wallpaper. They have some predefined pictures that you can choose from. You just click on the picture and it will change your background wallpaper, as you can see there. So next we're going to look at colors here on the left. This is a nice one to change things from the boring black and white that you get with Windows by default. Instead, choose different colors to show up on the taskbar at the bottom, your start menu, and other areas of Windows. What I like to do is automatically pick a color, so I check this box. So based on your background, it will choose a color and give you different highlight colors like this green color here. You can also turn on color effects for your taskbar and even choose a dark mode theme, which can be a little bit more pleasing to the eyes. So feel free to play with these different options and see what you like best. Next on the left, we have our lock screen options. So if you have a password on your computer, you see the lock screen every time you turn on your computer, or sometimes if you've walked away from your computer for a while and have to re-enter your password, that's the lock screen. So you can choose a dynamic background. Windows Spotlight gives you a new picture every day. A lot of times it's of a nice landscape like this, and it can be a fun way to change things up. And then the taskbar, that is settings for this taskbar that runs along the bottom of your screen. So you can choose to use smaller and bigger icons, and do a lot of other fun things that suit your preferences. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Tech Tips. Don't forget to subscribe, also give this video a thumbs up, and check out our other videos. You can also visit us on Facebook and shoot us a message or leave us a comment if you have any questions or if there's anything you'd like us to cover in a future episode of Tech Tips. Until next time, see you later.